Hi, everybody. This is Alan Fine, and I'm here with Gaël Pichon, the cruise director on the MS Paul Gauguin for Paul Gauguin Cruises. We're in Tahiti. We're celebrating the 25th anniversary, and Gaël is the cruise director, as I said. So she arguably is the heart and the cruise director is arguably the heart and soul of a ship. But on a small ship and on this ship, she certainly is. And we're going to talk to her on Insider Travel Report. Gaël, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
So you're well-traveled. So even before this trip, tell us about where you've been, because basically we're going to ask you to compare what the rest of the world is to this.
So here, definitely the difference will be the destination and the culture. So because in addition of being a destination that people have been dreaming of it's a trip of a lifetime, basically. So what happened is when they come here, they discover that this is much more deeper than they were expecting, like the culture and especially the people. So all the entertainment here is focused in French Polynesia and Polynesian culture. That's why we also add a lot of local are involved, especially in the shows as well. And the Gauguin and the Gauguin are Tahitian ambassadors who will promote the culture.
They're a troupe. You have to understand who they are.
Yes. We have 7 Polynesian ambassadors. So they're not only dancers and musicians, they're also, they organize activities during the day, Polynesian art and craft, Tahitian language class, many other things, seminars about the culture, the tattoo, the history of the Tahitian dance, because it's not only the beautiful, but it also has a meaning, every gesture, every step of the dance. So this, the guests, when they come here, they didn't expect all of that.
So I would say that you, with the Gauguin are the connection to the outside of the ship. It's like you bring it inside, but you bring the whole culture living into the ship.
Absolutely. So if we didn't have that, the guests, they definitely would not have the same experience. The Polynesians on board set the tone to the cruise. So they would just, they are immersed in French Polynesian, not only when they go on tour, not only when they get outside. Inside, they have French Polynesia too. So this is really the difference. You can, take any other cruise line and go anywhere, you will never get that inside the ship.
But also cruise lines that come here may not give that as well.
Not at all. You can say that inside they will have a classic entertainment program, but here they have a traditional, a typical. So they live it from the inside.
So also you bring on enrichment. You have guest speakers. Right?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, as I said, the main focus will be French Polynesia, Polynesian culture, but in order to propose also a bit of variety, we have guest speakers. We have, especially when it's a little bit longer cruise, we have 4 types of itinerary. So when we go, for example, when we have days at sea, we have lecturers about any type of topics, but obviously the main focus as well will be the cultures, or also the marine biology. And in the evening program, we have sometimes guest international singers, magicians.
And we were lucky enough to have a famous actor. Tell us about him.
Absolutely, yes. Bruce McGill, so he's 6 decades experienced actor, so amazing. People, yesterday he had his lecture and he spoke about all the stories that he has in the show business. That was very interesting. We had a great feedback from the guests. So yes, you're not bored here. You're not going to get bored, definitely. And people say that they are surprised before coming here because they didn't expect that, especially the small ships. They think, it's not like in the big ships. The reputation of the big ship is always like a lot of fun, and here they're going to come and it's going to be, slow motion. And you have the opportunity to have both, actually. You can do it. You're not, you're not bothered by the entertainment. But if you want entertainment, you're going to have it, and you're going to have a lot of fun.
So let me just ask you about you and your job and your perception of it, because you've seen other cruise directors. What do you What did you learn from other cruise directors, and then how do you interpret it for this traditional Tahitian feel?
Well, the cruise director in the other cruise line, they will have like maybe a bigger team, and they will be less maybe with the guestly. So here we are really close to everybody, to the guests, to the crew, to the people outside. So this will be the difference, the main difference. But
so you're very approachable. It's a small ship, and you are here with us, unlike other bigger ships, maybe where cruise director is invisible.
maybe they don't have time. But us, we really we don't want it to be too formal. Like, we want it, because this is a Tahitian atmosphere. So even though I'm not Tahitian, I'm Tahitian at heart. So we want the guests to get this feeling too, and that's why we try to be everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And we talked a little bit about the activities. So what are these things that we can be enriched? What are the different, I know there was dancing.
Yes.
What else?
Yeah, of course. People want to, when they see the beautiful dances, they want to learn how to do it. So every morning we have at 9 a.m. the Tamare dance class. But apart from that, after that, like in the morning and in the afternoon, we have also other activities. Tahitian language class. We have art and craft, like typical material like pandanus, seeds, shell. I mean, these are beautiful. They take, for them, the guests are really happy and excited to learn how to do this bracelet, earrings for them, for their families. But not only that, as I said, we also have all the cultural part, like the seminars. People come here and they know that they want to know everything about the tattoo, for example. Yes. This is the heart. This is where it was born. So it has a meaning. And the tattoo is when the Gauguin explain what does it mean for them, how important it is for them. It's not just a fashion. It's a tradition that forever.
Well, it's also the form of writing. It was the way they would keep history and messaging.
Exactly. And when they explain, for example, that... For example, this tattoo represent the grandmother and the ancestors, the connection with the ancestors. It's, I mean, you cannot stay untouched with the culture. Is so deep, is so meaningful and powerful. And
so now, this is the remarkable thing about what you do. You do it twice. You do it in English and you do it in French, and you do it fast because we keep moving. Everything moves. So my question to you is, what do you dream in? French or English?
Both.
When you think of to yourself, like, I'm going to do these chores, which language do you think?
Sometimes I do it in English. It depends. It depends on the cruise. Sometimes we have, most of the time we have more English speakers as guests, but sometimes we have French when we go to the Marquesas. So in this case, I would maybe think more in French. It depends.
This is such a wonderful location. I would think groups, in conservation groups, people would come as a team and visit. And how do you interact with those people specifically?
Well, usually I meet them on the first day of the cruise, and I ask them what could we do for them if they want to have maybe, I don't know, some meeting every day or some special, any activities, cocktail parties. Definitely, yeah, it depends on what they want, and if anything we can provide, we will. Yeah.
That's great. Now, do you have any final words that you want to get out to the travel advisors? We have 124,000 possible people watching. Give us your heartfelt thoughts about this.
About this trip, well, you definitely have to come because your life will never be the same once you came here. We are very aware that French Polynesia is a destination that is on the bucket list of most people. And once they come here, they discover that French Polynesia is not only a paradise because of the beautiful landscapes, the clear waters that we all saw in the magazine, in the documentaries, in anything, but you will find out that here the reason why it's a paradise is because of the Tahitian culture and the Tahitian people. So you will not regret it. Come, come with us.
And then where can travel advisors get more information? It's the website, which is www.pgcruises.com.
Yes.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
She's not on the web a lot. She's very busy. But thank you for talking.
Thank you very much.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.